Hey, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. आज हम लोग रिवाइज करेंगे नेल्सन मंडेला अ लॉन्ग वॉक टू फ्रीडम. So this chapter is very easy chapter. So सुनो, नेल्सन मंडेला basically ये is the chapter 2 of the class in the English textbook. First part consists of one prose, Nelson Mandela, A Log of to Freedom, which is an autobiography of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Rohi Rohi Rolihi Alha Mandela. He was the first black South African president and an anti-apartheid version political leader who served the country from 1994 to 1999. Here we bring you a summary. Here I bring you a summary. The post of in the form of notes so that you can guys go through the pro summary of an extract from the Long Walk to Freedom book. So it includes that illustration of Nelson Mandela inauguration summary ceremony and expects from his speech and the struggle that he faced as the English pronouns. Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom for the board exam preparation. So let's start. So you can guys go through the CBSC's website. You can check your syllabus if you haven't checked it now. So let's start. So Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom is an extract from the autobiography of Nelson Roli Ara Mandela that describes the struggle for freedom of black people in South Africa. On 20th May 1944, Nelson Mandela took take the oath as his role. He took at South Africa first black president after more than 3 centuries of white rule. His party had won 250 out of 400 seats, first democratic elections in the history of South Africa. So many dignitaries and political figures from several countries had attended the inauguration ceremony that took place in the Union buildings, right? That took place in the Union buildings and amphitheater in Pretoria. In his speech, Mandela addressed that all dignitaries respectfully and assured his fellow countrymen that his country would never experience similar suppression by one group over another, right? So while walking is while walking is wow as the first black president, he established democracy in the country and said there would be no discrimination of the people, right? So irrespective of caste, color, creed, or race, right? So he assured that the government would always treat all the people of the country with due to respect and equality, right? So the love of inauguration was symbolic for the Mandelas as the South African people sang two national anthem, the Vision of the Whites song, Nakoi Sekil Nakoi, Nakosi Sekele, right? I Africa, and the black songs, Dear Stem, the old anthem of Republic, right? So all these events reminded Mandela how the black skinned people were exploited by the white people. Earlier, he deeply felt the pain of his race and said that this type of suppression and racial domination of the white skinned people and his the dark skinned people on their own land gave rise to the handset and most most inhuman societies the world had ever seen or known. He strongly believed that no person is born to hate the other person on the basis of skin color, background, or religion. Although people must learn to hate initially, right? Because if they learn to hate, they can be taught to love as well. So we, as love comes, because if they learn to hate, they can be taught to love as well as, so as love comes more naturally to humans, so natural humans than hate. So he also mentioned that how a person becomes brave not because of he does not feel afraid, but because he knows to how to conquer his fears. Furthermore, Mandela started the what furthermore what Mandela started that every man in life has two major obligations. First one, being awkward to the family, that is parents and wife and children, and everyone is able to fulfill these obligations according to his own interest, right? And inclinations. However, it was difficult to fulfill both these obligations as a black man in a country like South Africa before the democratic wave took over the nation by storm. When the Mandela became an adult, he realized the freedom was sorry guys he realized the freedom was merely an illusion and temporary nature for the black skinned people of his country. So he felt that they were treated as slaves of exploitation, and all the people of his race treated unfairly by the white skinned people. So according to the Mandela, yeah, according to the Mandela, guys, what happened now? According to the Mandela, freedom was invisible for all, but the people of his color and race bounded up in chains, oppression, and tyranny. He knew that the snatches of the freedom is also a prisoner, similar oppression. This oppression is not a free oppression, not free to and feels sacred, free to and feels sacred, and thus the operation is not free to and feels shackled. And what was the line I was forgotten? Yeah, in the chains of the operation himself. Now, what's the conclusion of the story, guys? Conclusion of the story is nothing but in the chapter Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. We learned that the brave men are not those who never feel afraid, but the ones who know how to conquer fear. Mandela strongly felt that every individual has certain duties responsible towards his own country and own community. I hope this CBSE class 10 English first right course summary of Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom must have helped guys you must have helped you guys you to get a brief idea about the chapter. Meanwhile, you can just visit my channel to see all the chapters of footprints of it. I've already covered it, and just see the first chapter I've already covered in first right or let it go. Don't worry. अभी हम लोग हमारा नेल्सन मंडेला हो गया, हमारा टू स्टोरी अबाउट फ्लाइंग करेंगे, टू स्टोरीज अबाउट फ्लाइंग के बाद हमारा होगा नेक्स्ट टॉपिक जो है हमारा फिर जब ये पहले प्रोज हो जाएंगे पूरा प्रपोजल तक हम लोग का उसके बाद करना, फिर हम लोग डस्ट ऑफ स्नो से स्टार्ट करेंगे पोम से, देन वी विल कंप्लीट आवर ऑल इंग्लिश सिलेबस। ठीक है, तो ये सब करते हैं अपना। चलो लेट्स and please access sample papers and question papers of your different years while preparing your board examinations. So now let's talk about frequently asked questions. And who was Nelson Mandela? Nelson Roli Hala Mandela was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary from political leader to who served as the first black president of the South Africa from 1994 to the 1999. What are the consequences of the operation? Lowers self-esteem, frightening, shameful, reduces life opportunities. And what is DSTEM? Now, DSTEM, also known as the Call of the South Africa, is the former of national anthem of South Africa. I hope, guys, this has really helped you. Yes, if it is helped you, then please let me know, guys, because I hope that this topic is clear to you. Okay. So guys, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you're new to my channel. मैं ऐसे ही आपको बहुत स्टोरीज आपको गाइस मैं आपको ऐसे ही खूब सारी स्टोरीज में देता रहूँगा। अब नेक्स्ट हमारा सेशन होने वाला है जो टू स्टोरीज अबाउट फ्लाइंग में, वो ज्वाइन करना मत भूलना। ठीक है गाइस, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वाचिंग, टिल देन टेक केयर एंड बाय बाय। बाय। चैनल सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर देना भाई, फ्री है। ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच बाय। हम लोगों ने फुटप्रिंट्स पूरी कंप्लीट कर दी है। फर्स्ट राइट भी बहुत जल्द आज ही भाई, आज फर्स्ट राइट पूरी बुक, ये बुक पूरी हो चुकी है, डन। ये बुक चल रही है, इस बुक को आज ही खत्म कर देंगे। आज या कल, आज की कम से कम रात तक हो जाएगी, 2:30 बजे तक पूरी बुक हो जाएगी आज ये। ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच, बाय बाय।